friend Steve. I'm back. Welcome back. Another week. In a great mood. I'm doing great. My mental health is at all time high. Whenever you hear me singing, you could just instantly tell I'm in a good mood. Like whenever I just start randomly singing, I'm either really tired or I am really happy. And I'm a mixture of both. I'm exhausted, but I'm also happy. Um, I don't sleep well that much. I'm only getting like 5, 6 hours a night, and then taking like a beast nap in the middle of the day. So I don't know if I'm sleeping too much or not sleeping enough. It's probably too much. I think it's too much. It might be too much. But so I got a microphone. It's not plugged in. Sorry, I hate to like. I'm literally holding the thing that is plugged into because it's supposed to go into a computer, and my computer isn't working. I'm recording on my phone. I don't have to tell you all that. But yeah. So what's going on? How's everyone doing? Had another shooting. Great, great. Um, it's isn't it great? Like this is just what a time to be alive. It's just you know what? Life sucks. Life's horrible. Like life has like its ups and downs, right? Life is a roller coaster. We're all on this ride. It's crazy. Two people decided to have sex and then we're in existence. It's insane. Our dads didn't pull out and we're here. But you know what? Life's not all bad. Life's not all crazy. There's good parts of life. Life is a little chaotic. Life is ups and downs. No one's life is perfect. Like the person you think the life is like amazing, no, they have their shitty days. Like everyone has a Monday. Literally, Monday is everyone's Achilles heel. We all have our ups and downs. But yeah, just randomly, like two people had sex in 1986 after the Mets won the World Series, and then I was born. Um, crazy enough, this is a little story. I don't know if I told this yet. Ugh. And so getting comfortable. Oh no! Oh no! I'm high tech. Donate to my Patreon so I can get myself all a studio. Look, I just converted the whole thing. Um, but anyway, back to my story. So my original name was supposed to be David. Yeah, I had an uncle named David. Um, but he sadly passed away as a baby. I think he had water on the brain, which I don't really know if that's a thing anymore. Do babies have water on the brain? I think that's like a 1950s or 60s thing. It doesn't seem like a thing that people. I haven't heard of a baby death. I think we fixed the problem that is water on the brain. But anyway, not to make light of a serious situation, my uncle died. Yeah, passed away. So my father, his brother died. I don't know if I can't remember if it was like right at birth or he lived a little bit. I think he was born, and then he lived for like a week or two, which is horrible. Like losing a kid. I don't know. I don't know how people live through that. That's insane. But yeah, so he died. Um, sorry to be abrupt. R.I.P. Miss you, Uncle David. Miss you every day. Don't really never met you. You're a baby. I wonder. Oh, so I'll continue this, and then I have a tangent that I just thought of. So anyway, I was supposed to be named David, which is a cool name. It's very Christian. It's very David versus Goliath, which is a cool name. I like David. I think I could be a David. I don't know if I feel like a Steve. Most of the time, I don't feel like a Steve. I could like, hey Dave, your friend Dave. There's an alternate reality where my name is Dave. Like, there's an alternate reality where like you're watching this and it's your friend Dave. That does sound better. Maybe I should change my name to Dave. But anyway, so I came out and they were like, "Oh, this one's not gonna make it." And I was like undersized. I know, isn't it ironic? Little line of Somerset. But I was undersized, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't know, don't think this kid's gonna make it." But I pulled through. I'm here, and I'm talking to the 7 people that watch my videos. You're welcome. I didn't die as a baby. Now you get entertainment. So anyway, they were going to call me David. Again, adjusting. This chair is very uncomfortable. I miss my bed. I want to go back to doing it in the bed, but I feel like it's lazy. But anyway, um, so I was going to be called David, and my mother was like, "Ooh, everyone was like, well, maybe like X-nay on the David A, because it's like gonna be the sequel right here. Um, that's insulting. I'm sorry, Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave. I'm sad that he passed away, but I don't know if I could stand an Uncle Dave. Hey, Uncle Dave. Uncle David? No, David's a weird name. Dave seems like a creepy dude. But anyway, I speak of the dead. But anyway, so I was gonna be called David, but I almost died. So they were like, and they were like, someone was like, oh, it's a cool name, Steven, which means peace. I can't remember what language, but it means peace. I don't know. That's what I was told. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. People tell you things when your name's like they're like, oh, your name means. Does it? I don't know. You could be making that up. But anyway, I feel like connected to the name David. Like every time I meet someone named Dave, I feel connected. Like I feel like I should just be like, my name was almost Dave, but I feel like you can't bring up dead babies too often. Like you need to like limit your dead baby talk to like once a year. So I try not to bring up dead babies too often, especially on first dates. I try to keep the dead baby talk to at least like date 3 or 4, when we're going to the abortion clinic. So now back to the tangent. See, my brain, I have ADD. So my brain was going, okay, so you die as a baby, right? Do you go to heaven as a baby? Like, is like heaven just filled with like dead babies? Like, like you get to heaven and it's just like, wow, wow. And Jesus is like, oh my God, can I go back to earth? Good Lord. Oh, these babies. Oh, the sun's coming through. Never mind. Sorry, Jesus. I wonder if Jesus is going to bring up the jokes I make. Because you know what? I feel like Jesus has to have a sense of humor. I mean, he's the son of God, and God invented humor. So I mean, God's got to have a little darkness to him. I mean, look at the Bible. I mean, he's done some crazy shit. I mean, he like told a guy to murder his son, and then it was like, no, 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 dude, that was just a test. Oh, God, that guy was gonna do it. He just God. I mean, a burning bush. That's a funny dude. They're like, there's literally anything you can have like a giraffe walk up to the guy and be like, hey, I am God. But no, he's like, you know what? That burning bush right there, that bush is going to talk to you. Ah, man, I hope God has a sense of humor. I don't think I'm going to heaven, but, if I do, I'm a good person. I find humor to be a saving grace, if you will. Because nothing's off limits. If it's funny, it's funny. Like, don't hurt people's feelings. Even though I do like a little roast. I like a little roast from time to time. But as long as it's not malicious and it's good spirits, I think anything's funny. I think you can make anything funny. I know people are like, oh, you can't make fun of people. It's like a good like cancer joke every once in a while. Like, I mean, if I'm dying of cancer, I mean, like I kind of want to. I kind of want to laugh. I mean, you're gonna die. You might as well laugh. You die with a smile. But yeah, that sucks to be the first person to ever get cancer, right? Imagine just being like living your life and then they're like, oh hey, Phil, real quick, um yeah, you got this thing called cancer. We're workshopping it. We're not gonna like stick to cancer, but that's just like a name that we're throwing around the office. You got something real bad, Phil. Probably gonna lose all your hair and eventually die. Gonna be called cancer. Yeah, the signs. Sagittarius and is it Sagittarius? Sagittarius sounds like a cool horse. If I ever have a horse, it's calling Sagittarius. Just so people could be like, do you mean Secretariat? No, Sagittarius. The horse's name is Sagittarius. Don't understand why you're getting confused by it. It's clearly a horse's name. I find it weird when people call the people always like I've had like my first cat was named Molly, and people are like, "Ooh, why do you name your animals after like a real person's name?" Because I feel like it's insulting to like call your dog like, oh, here, come here, Buttercup. Come here, Buttercup. Oh, little Candle. No one calls their dog Candle. I couldn't think of one. Candle. What a weird one. Candle. But I feel like calling your dog a human name is fine. Come here, come here, Phil. Come here, Phil. Yeah, Phil's a funny name. You gotta pick like a funny name. Like my dog's name's Ollie. Like we call him Ollie. His name's Oliver, but we call him Ollie. Hey, little Ollie. It was cool until Game of Thrones, and Ollie was a piece of shit. Spoiler alert: if you watch Game of Thrones and there's a character named Ollie, piece of shit. He dies. That's not really a spoiler alert because everyone dies in Game of Thrones. Oh my god, that is a spoiler alert. I was thinking about this today, and speaking of dogs are simps. Now I don't know if you're up with the lingo, but a simp is usually a dude who like bends over backwards for a lady, a lady. Bends over, bends over backwards for. I've done 50 of these and I can't talk. My brain goes faster than my mouth. But anyway, so yeah, so the dogs are simps, right? Because a dog really, you don't have to do much. A dog will love you. Like you just have to feed your dog and like pet its head, and your dog's like, "This is the best motherfucker at yo." Other dog, yo, this guy fucking pets my head and feeds me, and the other dog's like, "What? My human does that too." Oh yeah? Well, my human rubs my belly. Oh shit! Fucking dogs are hype. They're hype men. Dogs are like, damn. Like you come home and your dog's like, it's the excitement is like you're came back for like a world tour after not touring for years. Your dog's like, oh shit! I thought you were never coming back. And then the opposite is cats. Cats could give a fuck. My cat could literally not care one fuck if I live or die. Which I appreciate. I actually appreciate cats more because you have to earn their love. Like once a cat loves you, you're like, oh shit. Like yeah, this is a relationship. Cats are a relationship. It's a give and take. Like you gotta like bring something to that cat. Like that cat's not just gonna love you because you're feeding it. No, you gotta like do something for it. You have to like clean its shit out of a box to like get it to love you. Dogs like don't care, bro. Like you don't have to clean my shit. I'm gonna shit in this carpet right here. We're cool. I don't even have to go for walks. Cats are like, no. Get a little fucking shovel and shovel my shit out of my fucking box. I'm shitting in a box for you. That's what, like, cats are abusive. Cats are like, come on, could you fuck? And then like, if you ever like, if you own a cat and you're rubbing like my cat, like I'll be like giving her belly rubs, and my cat literally has like a timer. It's like 1, 2, bite the shit out of me. That's what she does. And she's like, oh no, no, I love it, I love it, I love it. And she's like, oh, but I love you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she does love me. She is nice to me. Oh, I remember the good times. I'm in an abusive relationship with my cat. She's like, oh, I love you. I just love you so much. I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again. I'm like, oh, yeah, she does love me. She probably, she's just having a bad day. And then does it like 2 seconds later. But dogs, my dog never does anything bad. My dog's like literally like, oh, you want to pull my ears? Like I have little cousins, and my little cousin's a terrorizer, which all kids are. And she was like pulling his ears and like fucking petting him super hard. And dog was just like, alright, bro. Alright, bro. Bro. God, I better get fed out of this. Like, all he cares about is food. Like, I could be dead and my dog would just be like... My dog would be sad. My cat would be like, whatever, dude. That's fine. I'm just gonna eat your face. Like, the cat eats your face first. Like, if you didn't know that, when you die... When, like, old cat ladies die, by the way, spoiler alert, they get their face eaten first because it's fleshy. And the cat eats it first. Like, the cat, like, licks it, like, to be like, hey, are you alive? Oh, that was sexual. Ooh. I need to record this without looking myself in the face because it's like real creepy. But anyway, the cat licks your face, and then it's like, okay, are you gonna move? And then eventually it's just like, well, I am hungry. Maybe I just take like a little nibble. I can't imagine like, cause like people like crash, like planes crash and shit into like, or like boats crash on islands. How do you come back from eating a person? How do you like just go back to like everyday life? Just be like, oh hey Tony, how was the weekend? Oh great. Oh, it was great. Me and the kids, we went to Chuck E. Cheese. The kids love that Chuck E. Cheese. That mouse is crazy. What'd you do? Oh well, I went to Home Depot. Let the wife get some stuff. I was in the car thinking about that time I ate my best friend. Ugh. Just every day. Just think about it every day. And then you have the hunger. You have the hunger. Like, what if it's like humans are just fucking tasty? Like, what if we're like, oh my god, we're just like bacon, like wrapped in like fucking gold. I can't eat a person. I couldn't eat a person. It's because of the eyes. It's just like, especially if you have to kill them. I couldn't kill anybody. Even if I hated someone, I don't even think I could kill somebody. I just can't have that on my conscience. I can't have someone's death on the reason someone's not alive anymore, and then the guilt of his family or her family. I don't know why I assumed it was him. If I was gonna kill someone, it'd probably be a woman. Oh, don't say that. That's bad. But honestly, I mean, these hands. I especially like in sexual ways. Like a woman wants me to choke her. I almost broke my chair. Oh boy, that would have been like a YouTube. That would have been like a million hits. I leaned back too far. When you're fat, you gotta really watch out for chairs. Because I've broken a chair too. I'm not proud of myself. I was at a party once, and I had like one of the world class zingers. I don't know if I told this already, but I had like a world class zinger, and then I leaned back, and I fucking snapped the plastic chair. Those like piece of shit chairs you get at like Walmart. It was like ha ha ha, snapped it, and the humor from like the balancing scale, like I was like here, it was like applause at like the teen boppy thing. It's like, oh, and then all of a sudden I fell, and it was just like, oh no, and everyone laughed at me, and I drunkenly walked into the woods. I've walked into the woods too many times for a normal human being. I look like I came from the woods, but I don't. I have a home. I'm in a home right now. I think so. I think it's a home. Maybe I'm in a simulation. Who knows? Wow. So what else is new? I don't want to talk about Russia. We don't talk about Russia on this show. We don't talk about. No, I'm sorry. We don't talk about the Ukraine on this show. It's like one of the things I don't want to talk about because politics just get me upset, and I can't be upset in my life. I have blood pressure issues, and I have diabetes. I can't be upset in my life. I do pray for the people of Ukraine, and I pray for the people of Russia. Get your shit together. We're not going to go to World War III, though. Let's stop overreacting. Putin's no Hitler. Putin ain't got the balls or the resources to go to war. Let's not get on a bad note. Let's end on a good note. Let's see what else is new. Nothing else. I mean, I'm doing well. I am going to New Orleans at the end of the month for my best friend's bachelor party. I'm gonna get fun up. I haven't drank, dude. I haven't drank in almost a year. No, it's not a year. 7 months, 6 months, a half a year. That math checks out. Yeah, I haven't drank since September. I've been back to the Zamba. Yeah, not a reason actually. It's just I haven't felt the need to drink. So I'll probably be drinking. That'll be the first weekend I'm gonna drink. I'm probably gonna have like my first alcoholic drink in like 6-7 months. I'm not even like excited for it. I don't know what happened. I think I just snapped and I don't care about drinking anymore. Cause drinking used to be fun. Like it used to be impressive to drink and like, oh look at Steve, he can like knock down beers, and then I just feel like shit the next day. And then it's like, what's the point? And then I overeat and I feel shitty about overeating. And yeah, just drinking is not fun anymore. It used to be fun. I remember when it used to be fun. But now I get to do and say whatever I want anyway. So I have this outlet. I could just be an asshole on here. I don't have to drink and be an asshole. But yeah, so we're gonna end it. Time of death. I'm sorry, a lot of death this week. Anyway, let's drink to the people of Ukraine. Let's have a drink to the people of Ukraine and the people of Russia. Let's hopefully the Putin gets his shit together and we can all go back to world peace. There'll never be world peace, but let's not threaten each other with nukes. That doesn't end well for anybody. So anyway, what a downer. I appreciate you. So, yeah, so if you could just do me a favor, like and subscribe, and if you like the content, if you can, tell a friend. Oh boy. Is my voice, if you can comment if my voice is good, I can't tell if I have a decent voice or like I'm really bad. Hold on, let me sing something for not copyright. No, I don't have a good voice. Anyway, if you think I have a good voice, like and comment down below. Let a brother know. So we're liking and we're drinking. We're drinking to Ukraine. And as always, fuck Hitler. And you know what? Fuck Putin.